And the next guest was so close to having his score usually spot on. The last gasp Bergwijn goal stopping it. But let's bring him on. BOBSPUR TV. Absolutely fantastic stuff. How are we doing, Bob? Great to see you, mate. Are you mute? You're mute.
You're mute, Bob.
Why change your habit
There
of a
we go.
lifetime?
Absolutely fantastic, man. What a performance.
Absolutely brilliant. I've been saying all week, haven't I? It's we should be beating Newcastle. They're an average team. I've had a few good results against average sides, but never in doubt. Never in doubt. I'm happy we won 5-1. I know I said 4-1, but Bergwijn scoring, man. Brilliant.
Yeah, you'll take that. And talking about Bergwijn, obviously, he went away on international duty. He scored 3 goals in 2 games. There's been a lot of talk about whether people would let him leave in the summer or not. But look, he came on today, made an impact, scored 1, could have got another, which was a volley just over the bar. He looked confident, didn't he? Do you think maybe he's ready to make an impact from now to the end of the season?
I think that's the key thing, Sim. He looked confident. There's been performances and appearances in the past where he's looked a bit tentative and second guessed himself. And I think Conte was made a point of saying he needs to believe in himself. And I don't think you take that volley shot just after he scored.
That'd have been some goal as well.
Oh yeah. But I don't think he takes that shot, Henry, if Conte hadn't put that little seed.
Oh yeah, 100%. Conte deserves a massive amount of credit, not just with him, with Doherty as well. He's kind of turned his career around. But Bergwijn, I've said this to Sim and I've said this to Brian and Rossin before. If Bergwijn does start, Bob, where do you think he plays? Because Kulu's obviously playing very well in the right wing spot. Son's not going to come off. Son could be terrible for 80 minutes, and that 10 minutes he could be unbelievable. So do you change formation? I can't really see Conte doing that, or does he play as a wing back? Where would you play him?
We need to start thinking bigger, though, don't we? There's a lot of thing about, who do we drop because of Bergwijn? No, we need a squad. Bergwijn needs to be
Liverpool do with Diaz, Firmino, Salah, Mane.
Just because we keep a quality player or want a quality player doesn't mean he's an automatic starting 11. We need to start building a squad. We need to start thinking like Conte. We need to integrate into his mindset. Bergwijn, we would be a weaker squad without a Bergwijn. We'd have a weaker squad without a Bergwijn, because we know wherever he goes, if he leaves us, he's going to smash it out the park, be it in Ajax or wherever he goes. We know for a fact it will be a success. So we need a Bergwijn. Now, the issue we're going to have is it's World Cup year, so he's going to want minutes. He's going to want reassurances. But if we're in Europe, when we qualify for the Champions League, we're going to need a Bergwijn. And with Conte, you can't have a better manager than Conte overlooking your progression in your career. So, he's a quality player, and like I say, we need him in a squad. With the number of games we're going to have next season, of course, Sonny and Decky will need a rest, and then to bring in a player of Bergwijn's quality with confidence, I think will be absolutely brilliant.
Well, Bob, we were talking about the wing backs yesterday on In the Wall. Everyone was saying, you asked everyone on the panel, and everyone said anyone but Emerson, pretty much, on the panel. Well, look, he started today on the right-hand side. He's got a goal to made it 4-1. What's your reaction to Emerson's performance today?
Listen, I don't want to put it down, but he wasn't great defensively. He was getting turned inside out. It was great, and it would have been a penalty.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a penalty, I reckon. But he every time he had the ball, and when we were attacking with a bit of intent, as soon as it went to Emerson, I was like, it's going to fuck it up now. And most of the time he did. But you know what? He's got that spirit about him, hasn't he? He tries. He's a trier. Aurier was a trier at times, but there's at least he gave it his all. Quality-wise, he's just not there, and we know that. We don't want to put a dampener on such a fantastic result, fantastic performance, but Emerson just doesn't seem to have that quality. But big up on him, he kissed the badge and he pumped his chest as he got substituted, and that's good showing for that. But he couldn't handle maximum today. Not many.
He is
not
a good
many
player.
defenders
Saint
can.
Maximine is one of the best dribblers in the Premier League. Would you so say we've got the wing backs are going to be an area we're going to strengthen potentially. Well, everyone's saying we should, and the manager said as well. Do you speaking of Dyer and Romero, how good do you think they are as a two in a back three? Because our win percentage when Dyer's been in the team next to Romero is right up there. When they play it as two of the back three, and when Dyer kind of isn't in the team, you know, we kind of look much worse. And it's weird to say that because 3 or 4 years ago we were all saying, oh yeah, Dyer's a bit, you know, he's this and he's that, and now he looks to be knocking on the door for an England call up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, even last year, Henry, there was a lot of people. You know, we've got one of our friends who've nicknamed him Moon Boots. We can't do without Moon Boots right now. We're a weaker team, starting 11, without Eric Dyer. And this narrative, it seems fashionable though, doesn't it? To diss on Dyer. My lovely partner, she fucking hates him. But
you just heard her in the background go, "Oh, shut up."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I personally think do we need to improve in quality when it comes to Dyer next season? Yeah, we do. We need to get another defender in, of course we do. But again, same with Bergwijn. We need a Dyer at the football club. He's got a fantastic relationship with Romero. Romero, I believe, is bringing out the best in Dyer, as is Conte. And if he can, he seems to have gone to the next level, just like many other players. So, but yeah,
it's kind of like when he was playing next to Toby. You know, Toby's last year, Dyer was when you're playing next to, it's like when Van Dijk and Gomez plays next to him, you automatically raise your game because you know you're playing next to a better player. But Romero, for me, he's just on a different level. I know people say he's rash at times, and you know he's hit and miss, but when he goes into his duels, 9 times out of 10 he's coming out of the ball, like on the actual ground duels, not in the air, but on the floor. He's right up there, isn't he?
I think I might have said it on WeAreTottenham. I was going on about Romero 2 months before we signed him. I knew of him. I said the best way I describe Romero, I go, we need to get Romero in because he's a dog. He's a proper dog. He doesn't let go. He sees the ball, he sees a player, and he'll just go for it. And when we got him, the connection between me and Kleenex was quite popular. That's how excited I was about getting Romero in. I've always loved him. I've followed him for about a year and a half now. Like I said before, even we signed him. So he was the one player that I really wanted in. But I have to admit, he's started so well to make a difference. 12 consecutive games now for us, and he makes a difference in every single game. Even when we've lost, there's always a tackle there. Richarlison challenge still sticks out like anything when he took him out completely. But he's done that. He was fantastic today against Maximum. He probably was a bit more solid against Maximum than what Emerson was, or he definitely was. But yeah, and I think he does give the confidence to a Dyer, to a Davis around him to know that at least we've got this dog-like warrior alongside us who's going to sort out any odd mistakes that we might have.
What did it say about the team for you today? You know, the way we reacted to going 1-0 down, considering how hard we had found it to break Newcastle down in that first half, and then to have those difficulties and then have the demoralising factor of going 1-0 down. You wouldn't have been surprised if, you know, we went into half-time 1-0 down and found it difficult to get back in the game second half, but we didn't do that. We hit them straight back, and we showed good mentality. So what does that say about the team for you?
I said to you yesterday, Tim, today was all about, not yesterday, Friday. Today was all about us. Even if we went 1-0 down, we would have won today. The way we're playing, the world-class players we've got playing, the world-class manager, we're not only winning, but we're winning well. We're thrashing teams. A few weeks ago, we were on minus. We're on plus 13, fourth best goal difference in the league now. There's no doubt we were going to win today. We were going to win well today, and we are going to finish top 4. It's about time the fan base got hold of that mentality. Expect it. Don't and ah it. We're going to win the next 4 games. We should win the next 4 games. We will win that. That's 6 wins in a row. we're going to do. There is no reason why we shouldn't. The way we're playing, the form that we're showing, the way we're winning, the players we've got on form. We're going to finish top 4. And
it's just
the
that,
more
that
we believe
Spursy
it,
mentality, though, isn't it? Everyone has that in the back of their head.
that bullshit needs to go now, Henry. We need to.
Yeah, but we need to carry on like we are, and it will go.
Yeah. Well, we've got a manager who doesn't believe in Spursy. We ain't got a manager who believes in St Tottering's. That's all history. That's all irrelevant right now because we have got a winner in. And like I say, as a fan base, we just need to integrate into that same mindset, the same winning mentality that is trying to seep into the club. Not only the players, not only the fans, the fucking board as well.
Yeah, well said, mate. I mean, everything you've pretty much said is factual. It's just when we've got arguably when Mourinho came in, he was a bit past his peak. This is the best manager I think we've had in his peak in probably in the Premier League era. I mean, Pochettino, when he came in, no one thought that he was going to obliterate the door off the hinges and we'd go all the way to Champions League final, but become runners up to the Premier League. But Conte's come in with that reputation of, I've just won a title in Italy. You know, I've won titles in Italy with 2 different teams. I've won the Premier League. He's come in and he's gone, right, you need to sort this out or I'm going. He said it from the very beginning, what he wants. And he's proven it by the results on the pitch. 3rd highest win rate in 2022. Most goals scored in 2022. Harry Kane has been on some sort of steroid in 2022. That's how well everything's going. We just needs to continue. No hiccups, no hit and misses. Go and get 3 points at Villa, then get 3 points at Brighton, and then just keep it going. But the most important thing is we have to win that North London derby. That is more important than anything.
I reckon we might be clear by then. If we're playing second from last, I reckon Arsenal have got 2 defeats. I keep on saying it. Arsenal got 2 defeats in them before we play them, and by then, if we're done, I still think we'll get a draw at Anfield. Yes, we always fuck it up in the last minute at Anfield, but with the high line that they play, with the players we've got in form, there's no reason why we can't get at least a draw. We can beat Man City away from home, man. We can do anything. So, but it's all about our mindset, positive energy, positive vibes. I'm probably living proof of what that can do. If we can do it, if we all get that same vibe, same mentality, this club's going places and we will finish 4th.
What a great way to end the call.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Big up to you, Bob, as well.
Always good to see you, man. Good to see you looking well
Big
as
up.
well. Fantastic stuff. Great to have you back on, man.
Big up the NHS.
Big up the NHS.
Yeah, big up the
100%.
NHS, man.
100%, man. We'll speak to you very soon, Bob. Big up to you, man.
Take care, Bob,
See you later,
mate.
mate. Big up, Henry.
You too.